Auto repair with clear communication. Why customers deserve to understand their vehicle before making a decision. Most people do not bring their vehicle into an automotive repair shop because they want to become experts in brakes or tires, diagnostics, fluids, electrical systems, engines, suspension components. They bring it in because they need help. Maybe your check engine light is on, your brakes are starting to make noise, vehicle is leaking something, steering feels loose, the air conditioner is not cooling, car's shaking, hesitating, overheating, pulling, or not starting the way it should. Or maybe the customer is simply trying to be responsible by taking in the vehicle before small concerns become bigger concerns, which is what they should be doing. Whatever the reason, one thing should always be true. The customer deserves clear communication. An auto repair should not feel confusing. It should not feel rushed. It should not feel like the customer is being handed a list of recommendations without understanding what those recommendations mean, why they matter, and how they should be prioritized. A professional auto repair experience should help the customer think clearly. That means the repair shop has a responsibility to explain what was found, why it matters, what needs attention first, what can be monitored, and how each decision affects safety, reliability, comfort, performance, and the long-term life of the vehicle. And that is what customer first auto repair looks like. It's not about pressure. It's not about fear. It's not about overwhelming the customer with technical words they do not use every day. It's about helping people feel better about making the proper decision about their car. When a shop truly has the customer's best interest at heart, communication becomes part of the repair. The customer is not just told what the vehicle needs. The customer is guided through the condition of the vehicle in a way that is clear, honest, useful, and respectful. So what we're really talking about is when a customer walks through the door and withholds information and wants it to cost less money. I mean, everybody wants to cost less money, but that doesn't mean that it's going to. And you giving full disclosure is going to save you money. A lot of customers, a bigger percentage than not, withhold information thinking it's going to save money. Do you walk into a doctor's office with your shoulder hurting and your elbow hurting, but you just say that the shoulder's hurting, but you don't mention the elbow because you're trying to save money? No, we don't do that. We're going to give the doctor my shoulder and my elbow are both hurting because we want to give the doctor as much information as the doctor can have so that the doctor can provide the proper care for us so that stuff quits hurting. When we try and, quote, save money, then that's an issue, that's a problem. It's going to end up costing us more money, and then we're going to be angry at the automotive repair shop. So that's not a good way to actually bring yourself to the party. We don't need that. And it's like diagnostics. You've got a light is on, something's going on with your vehicle where the automotive repair shop needs to diagnose it. One of the best things that I can relay this to is the plumbing industry. It's just like your bathtub is starting to drain slower. Do you wait until it doesn't drain at all, or do you get proactive and take care of it? Get proactive and take care of it. Otherwise, stuff turns into a bigger problem. And then we have to get into diagnostics and stuff like that once things become a bigger problem. I mean, we might already have to be into diagnostics, but the worse it gets, the more diagnostics is going to be, because one system can affect another system, and you have so many different systems working in harmony with each other to make your vehicle go down the road. It's not even funny. So when we get into the diagnostics part, we charge to diagnose your vehicle. and we're going to charge you as much diagnostic time and effort and labor as it takes to actually find out what's going on. Now, that's fair. And that should be done with clear communication. And it should be done to where you understand what's going on and the testing is documented. At that point, think about the plumber. Your toilet is clogged. The plumber is going to charge you to show up because they have to get paid for their time and the vehicle to show up at your house. But at the same time, how much less money does that vehicle cost to operate than a big brick and mortar building costs to operate? You're bringing your car to a shop, and the same is true. It costs them a huge amount of money to operate, to be in business. Way more than that truck. Way more. And the automotive repair industry, the tools that are in that building so far outweigh the tools that are in that truck or that van, it's not even funny. Think about that for just a second. And the diagnostic equipment required for your car and to keep it running like it's supposed to, and just the overall tooling period, there's no comparison. The automotive repair shop is out so much more money, it's not even funny. Yet plumbers tend to make more money, charge a higher rate than automotive repair shops. Think about that for a second. Then they tell you that they need to clean the pipe out, so they're going to have to put the tool down there to clean your pipe out. So now they're going to charge another $150. So it went from 100 to show up or so to 150 to clean that clog. And they put their tool down there, and it does not clean the clog. So they pull their tool out there and say, well, you've got a bigger problem. So they are going to charge you now to send a camera down there. And so now it went from 100 to 250. Now they're going to charge you 150 to send the down. So now you went from 250 to 400. But you didn't have, they're not going to, they're still going to charge you to send the tool down there to clean the clog out, even though it didn't work. They still charge you for that. They didn't say, oh, well, that didn't work, so we're not going to charge you. No, they did the work. It's not their fault that it didn't work. So they're going to charge you. Then there's the camera down there, and your pipe that you own, your house, has collapsed. My fault, your fault, nobody's fault, doesn't matter. It collapsed. And it's underneath a wall, and they have to tear the wall out and chip the concrete out because it's in a concrete slab. And it costs you thousands of dollars more. And the inconvenience is really bad. Now, you flush the toilet and it flushes. Yay, it's fixed. Beautiful. But it's the same process that is going to happen on your car. I mean, I get that the plumbing thing, people can understand it very simply and very easy. But just because you can't understand the technology that's going on in your car, that should mean that you have even greater respect because you don't understand the technology that's going on in your car versus with the technology that is going on with when you flush the toilet. You know that the waste is going down that pipe and into the bigger sewer pipe and into it's simple. But just because you don't understand the technology in the car, they should try and help you to understand your responsibility, not the technology. They should help you understand the process that they're putting your car through, not the technology. So think about it. When they're talking about these tests and they're talking about all of the stuff they have to go through, they need to clearly communicate that there is tests, and they can even tell you what the test results are and why they mean what they mean. But ultimately, it's like the doctor. The doctor's not going to give you the six years of basic training that they had to go through to start to become a doctor. They're just going to tell you what they need to do to fix you. That is clear communication. And again, it's not the automotive repair shop's responsibility, or it's not their fault that they're these systems, these computerized systems. That's why they call it a mechanic is not a mechanic when they're working on some of these technical systems. That's why they're called a technician nowadays instead of a mechanic. They have to be well versed in all of the mechanical systems plus all of the technical systems. And that's why they're called technicians at that point, not mechanics. So when we're talking about clear communication, it should literally be about what's going on. But clear communication goes both ways. You walk in trying to hide something from the automotive repair shop. That's not clear communication. Clear communication should be you giving full disclosure to the automotive repair shop so that they can give full disclosure to you and have a relationship based on mutual respect and trust. Clear communication definitely works both ways. Stay safe, stay strong.